Thank you very much, the Honorable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace. I'm sure a lot of us have questions to ask for these ministries. So this is the protocol to which we are taking the questions. On this row, there, so we have the first man here, your number one, and then the lady there on this lane, this row. Okay, we don't have anybody on this row. Okay.
We have cited the international short nation in the toilet. Why is it difficult? Why is it difficult to fix our country happy? And finally, before you came, there was a program or a project called National before it collapsed. We're going to have very much.
Okay, the lady there in brown.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Eudora Kelly. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for you. I appreciate what you've done. I really must commend you. With the BASA
good news, the return of Emirates flights to Nigeria. But my question is for some time now.
And you have defined is still passing for 6 months to approve. We are waiting for releases from budget. We are waiting releases from budget. Which is true approval again. So whilst we try to manage what we meet on the ground, we met on the ground in terms of civil servants do your work, we urge them. We have a department of customer protection, we have a works department. We try our best to push them. And so you will still see the problems. Until we do full concession of this airport, we are going to have these problems. That's the truth. So that's what we are doing. And the whole process, the president said we'll go to flush them out of the airport. So we need external help on that. Now, as to the airport as a whole, my sister asked about that, the Electropolis is part of our way forward. Going forward, we are advertising, I think Permanent Secretary, I don't know whether the advertisers are design consultants. It is in the budget, the money is in the budget. We put it there. The National Assembly agreed with us. The President agreed with us that we need to develop a new master plan for all the airports. We're starting from the 5 international airports. So we have a clear roadmap on that. And we're advertising for that. We are starting the design of the Electropolis of the 5 international airports. Look internally. And that is intertwined with what we said about what we are doing about empowering our local operators so that we can be more in control of the type of aircraft, even though we are talking to them, but the type of aircraft we generate from here and Nigerians enjoy. So, aircraft, leased aircraft on, it's not magic. They don't own those aircrafts. Let's not be talking about a poor economy in the world. It's not possible. It is the manufacturers and the leasing companies that do that. They give you, you run to the Federal High Court, Justice Tijano of the Supreme Court, the Attorney General of the Federation, myself, we held an early morning meeting in the Supreme Court. Early morning. It is my profession I'm using to bear on this, my own goodwill. As senior advocate, I said, go there, come look at this problem. Let us have. They agreed with me. They are doing it now. We are drafting it. We are drafting it now. We are going to amend our practice directions so that we give the investors full confidence, which is what they asked of me. They said, can you give us confidence if you can? That's what I went to do with France, with Airbus. Boeing, we are signing, the agreement is ready, we are signing this week, have we? Who are they? Boeing, they have concluded an MOU with me. We are signing this week. That once you can assure us, give us this practice direction, we can see it, and your judicial institutions support it. Don't detain our aircraft with court injunctions again. Please. Once you do that, we will give you aircraft. Dry lease, take, and give guarantee as government. I told them I will give guarantee. Nobody will stop your aircraft. It happened 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. The person is my friend though. He took SCM, my wet lease, and he wanted to do legal jargon to detain it. I told the head of it, I said, let them take their aircraft. Take it. I don't want any bad name here. And they wrote me letters. Go and see my letter. Thanking me. Say, they have not seen this kind of minister before. International bodies, lawyers from across the world, they were writing me, thanking me. And that this is a new pattern we are taking, that they are telling the leasing companies that there's a new sheriff in Nigeria. Take the aircraft there. So once we get to that point, you will see competition on international routes. You will see them. To say, look, for dry leases, allow us to place the risk in the international markets. So to first of all, to make it easy and cheaper to lease, and to give them confidence too as to the security of their assets. We are also, in the clear path going forward, we are attracting the big one, which is the MROs. I know the industry people, they want to hear this. It is a clear path we are going. We are focused on attracting international investors to come and establish MROs in Nigeria. Without doing that, when you attract this place to come, when you bring them in, it's still the same old cautious and gradual efforts towards embracing eco and green technologies in line with ICAO's long-term global aspirational goal that does not burn so much, that is low carbon emission. They want us to use green airports to do green airports. And guess what? That is why we want to eliminate the use of diesel to run our airports gradually. We have more than 50 proposals on our table. The PS can say that, can testify. 50 for people who are coming to run our airports to start with their money on solar. They want to run our airports on solar. And that will save us so much every month. Lagos Airport alone, I am told, we do 1 billion naira monthly on electricity. And I said, why? That's something I'm still trying to crack. I said, why? The first thing I said they should do is to bypass the disco and go to the Genco. Because we are what they call eligible users. We are eligible customers. So why do you pay a disco that will put profit on top when you are eligible customer? Cut them off, go to the Genco straight. We are doing that, and they are protesting up and down to go and meet Mr. President. I say go everywhere, except Mr. President tells me to pay the extra money. Because by doing that, we are saving 30%. We are saving 30%. So if we are supposed to pay, those airports, unlike the other ones that we shut down by 6 o'clock, those airports. It remains suspended. It was never Air Nigeria. It was Ethiopian Air trying to flag our flag. It was not Air Nigeria. That is the truth. There was not an Air Nigeria. It was only painted Air Nigeria. It was Ethiopian airline trying to fly our flag. If it is so, why not allow our local people to fly our flag? Why bring the foreigner to fly our flag? So nobody should deceive me that it was Air Nigeria. Air Nigeria must be indigenous, must be wholly Nigeria, or must be for the full benefits of Nigeria. Not that 60% of the profit was another country. How does that benefit us? How? It remains suspended. It remains so.
Please, can we put our hands together for the new sheriff in town? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Anniversary day, meaning that we will have some ministers coming in tomorrow. Probably we'll skip the day after tomorrow, we'll continue, and then up to next week. Every chairman of the ministerial sectoral committee on this anniversary, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Atiku Bagudu, to connect the dots and see how the various presentation of the ministers align with the vision of the President and the renewed hope agenda. So he will have the last word at the end of the day. But tomorrow we'll be here and hopefully